everybody. Oh, Southern Metal did have an awesome box last night. Daniel, you are correct. That was a monster box. Hey, VMC, Joey Brown, welcome. Coin Junkie, thank you. VMC, B8 Ringer, I got B8 Ringer's coins. He sent me some more nickels and I guess a Canadian quarter and 2022 colored Canadian dollar and the beaver nickel. I guess that's a beaver. It's a commemorative 1867 to 2017. So those came in the mail along with a couple of Canadian stickers for Nicholas Molnar and Marty's Nuts About Digging. Marty's been in the stream some, so it's good to see our Canadian friends. Thank you again, BH. Love to see that stuff come in the mail. Thank you, brother. I'm going to get those in flips. It's on my list of things to do. You can see my desk is somewhat of a mess. So let's see, finish up here. Lido Santos, how are you, friend? And Brian and the twins in the house. VT Redneck, I saw you there. Captain Vic, hello. Christopher Ty, how are you doing? Getting out. Hi, how are you? And Jason Goldman, that shot, as Southern Metal said. Incognito, how are you? So anyway, I have been searching some quarters and I'm making some album fills, and I realize now, Shellbell asked me, I did some of this in Discord the other day, and Shellbell asked me then if I had all my albums, and I said yeah, but that was a lie. I just didn't know it. Hey, the Irish Collector and Todd, how are you? I bought 2 albums thinking that included all the dates, but actually it doesn't. The 2009 is a Dansko album all to itself, and then the 2010 on there, I could not find an album for those in Dansko, and they have not, hey Dad Spare Change, they have not made an album yet for the women quarters that are coming out now. So, and from what I understood reading up on it on their site, they're not going to do that album till 2025. So what I've done to make up for now, I went to Hobby Lobby and just bought some of these small albums, and I'm putting my quarters that I will transfer to the Dansko when and if that ever comes about, and so I'm just using these right now to put the quarters in. So I've got half the box still to go. So what I'm going to do is work through this. I think it'll go pretty quick. I'm looking for errors. I'm using Southern Metal's cheat sheet for error coins. So when we get on a certain year, we will refer back to this for any errors that we want to look for. Some of them I know, like the Nebraska quarter with the leaky bucket and snow on the roof and stuff like that. I know what to look for on those. So, and then I'm also having to wrap them because, well, I don't have to. I could take them back to my other credit union along with the rest of my coins. But the bank I get my halves from has a hard time getting quarters. So I'm hoping to do a little good deed for them and get them a couple of boxes of extra quarters they would not have ordinarily had, and just as a thank you for helping me get the $50. I will find out Thursday or Friday if I'm going to be able to get 2 of the double stack boxes, the Black Road boxes from the other bank. So we'll know that by the Saturday stream. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle that yet, but anyway, I may have the double stack boxes available. We'll just have to wait and see how that turns out. She might not be able to get 2. I'm hoping she does. So I've hunted 1 so far. Was not really anything in there. And as far as what I've gotten so far, let me get my scope open. I had it open on my other monitor, and it doesn't play well. You can't have it open and on your computer, and it won't work in Streamlabs then. So I'm going to close that. So I've been finding some things that I think are errors. They look so. Just here recently, I was looking at the 2016 Harper's Ferry, and on Southern Metal sheet it talks about, and I've seen also, see we got, this is the Harper's Ferry has die chips on the roof, downspout, and doubled windows. So I looked at a couple of these, and I've got die chip on the left part of the roof there. It's kind of hard to tell. Let me see if I can get the main scope, see if it will come up. I will have to move that up above desk, no, below desk. And then I should be able to mute the desk, and there's the big picture. So this one had the die chip on the roof. I've got the statehood quarters. Now I've got one that is just like a date set, Jason, that that I did a silver proof album out of. So every state quarter in that album is a silver proof. And I'm working on the national parks quarters. I've got maybe 3 or 4 sets of those in that album, but this is going to be for the Washington quarters, just the clad. So I've got the 32 through 98 album, and I have the 99 through 2008 album. And so those are the albums I've got. I haven't worked these down to the 2008 yet. So once we get to there, I will start putting those in the albums, in the Dansco album. But I don't think they make the album for the others. So let's go back to that. So yeah, I've got the die chip there on the top and none on the downspout. And I'm not sure where the doubling on the windows are for this. If somebody, as we do this, if you have time, if you would like to post pictures of some of those faults, some of those errors on Discord, I will go back. Nice, mean one. I will go back and look. So this one had a little bit of die chip on the left side, the top left of the roof. It had a little bit of die chip on the top left of the roof, and it's got some stuff going on with the downspout. Got a pretty good die chip on the downspout. I didn't see that earlier. It's got multiple die chips on the downspout there. So that is 2 really nice die chip quarters that I just found. And so some of the other things that I've been looking at is for the Washington quarters. I don't know if that one needs to go in the album or not. I think I got a P. I don't think I've got a D yet. So I've not been finding the many of the D's. I'll get them occasionally. So this was one that I found that has something going on, a die chip or something going on with the fingers on the Nina Otero quarter. if you look on her fingers there, I've checked it against several others, and there's something going on with her fingers there that was not on any of the other ones. It's some kind of die chip, or I don't know what you want to call that, but I haven't seen any examples of anything with damage there on the Nina Otero quarter. So that was something I found as I was going through that. I'm going to flip all these up at some point. Okay, thank you, Dad Spare Change, and I will be able to use that to show the pictures. So let me see if I can get this over to the other page, and I should be able to use Discord to display the errors. So let's see. Okay, I see that now. So let me see if I can get the Windows capture working. So this is going to be slow go. It's not going to be just boom, boom, boom and work through the boxes today. We're going to kind of poke along through this, and okay, I think, is that in the middle there, the doubled window, Dad Spare Change? In that area right there. I don't know if y'all can see the cursor as I do it on the screen or not. So maybe everybody will learn something as we walk through this. And I believe that they're talking about there right in the middle. As a matter of fact, we can look at this one and see. So we got something going on there on those windows there, Dad Spare Change. Let's see if I can get closer. Maybe a little closer. So yeah, we have some doubling or something going on there. Would y'all agree with that? So that one has the doubling in the window and the big die chips on the, I mean, that even almost looks like a guy leaning on the drain pipe. Leaning on the drain pipe. I haven't seen a die chip that big on the drain spout before. It's got two, and the die chip on the top of the roof right there, and on the left side. So that one's loaded with good stuff. But let's look at another one to see if it's got any of that. So yep, see, that one does not have any of that doubling. So that one got just about, you name it, that other one got everything. I have the trifecta, says Dad Spare Change. That one might be worth $1 or $2. So I'm going to have to make sure that I go back and get all those corralled up. So I've got some that are not major drool errors. I'm not sure on what I was looking at on some of these, so I'm going to run some of these Washington through. Alright, there's one of the Washington. It's not as big as some of them that I've seen, but it has the where he's supposedly drooling there, I guess. It looks like a die chip. So that's another error that I've found, or I guess, I don't know if you call it error or not, but And there was several iterations of that. Some are much worse than others. Hey, Ron Miles, how are you doing, brother? We are doing well. Michael Badeo, how are you? Hope I haven't missed anybody. It'll be kind of hard for me to keep up with the chat today. I hope you will. There's another one. The Die Chip, the drooling George Washington. Pa Spare Time, how are you doing? I hope you, my friend, are feeling better. We have been very worried about you. So there's another with a die chip on his mouth, the drooling Washington, if you will. There's another one. Some of these are not as bad as the others. And some of these I don't remember what I set them aside for. I think this one has the die chip in the hair on the Wilma Man Killer on the left hand side. I have a couple that I found that have a die chip there in the hair. So oh wow, Paul, hang in there, brother. Do you think it's just like a long-term result from having COVID not too long ago, or do you know if you're sick with a new illness of some kind? This is another with a die chip, I think, or maybe not. Hey, retired old guy. No, that's another with a small die chip on his lip there. And then I have a few more here, and then we will get back into the other quarters. I need to put these in something to better corral them, because I had not took the time yet to flip these up. There's another with a die chip in her hair. Another with a slight die chip on the lip. And this was a Washington. What did I find on it? I was wondering if this one might have a small doubling on the hat there. It doesn't have the die chip, but it has a small amount of maybe doubling. I'm not sure what to call this. I haven't seen it on any other ones that I've looked at, but I think that's a small amount of doubling on the hat. And so y'all let me know what you think about that. It doesn't look to be damaged, like, you know, a ding on the coin or whatever. So I was wondering about that. And then I think I found one that had a small die chip on the hat. I found if you turn these bad boys on their side like that, it really highlights the that hat area. Yep, there's one with a die chip on the hat. Not as bad as some of them. See if I missed anybody. Got retired old guy. Oh, reaction to a new medicine. Okay. All right, Pa, I got you. I got you. So there's a Washington with a die chip on the hat. And then this is the last one. Like I said, I will have to go back through and look at that's another one. I had two with a die chip. So I'm going to go back and look through those again and flip those up with those arrows and stuff on them. See, I do have, for right now, I think I will keep all of my arrows in I put all my error coins in this till I can go back and flip those up. So where we're at right now, I am on the year 2015, and let's see, and using Southern Metal cheat sheet, he has the Homestead, and then Bombay supposed to have extras in the middle between the bird chest and grass, and the Sarasota is supposed to have extra on the handle. So here's a Sarasota. It's the only one I've got. I don't see anything there. So we will put that one on in, although I do, this is going to be tedious for you guys. I tell you what, I think what I may do too is put aside the examples that I want to put in albums. What do you guys think? We just kind of look for them and look at errors, and I'll put aside examples for each year for my album, and I will put them in another container. You need to go out. Hey, you guys talk amongst yourself for just a minute. I'm going to run the dog out just a second in the backyard and let him go to the bathroom. He's not been out in a while. Hey, Crazy Jim, I'll be right back. Come on, Walker. Come on, let's go fight. Good boy. Walker. Okay, I'm back. So, yeah, we'll do that. That may speed it up a little bit. So, right now we're on the 2015 year, and that's a Nebraska. I've got one that has, hope I didn't miss anybody. Hey, Hidden Numismatics, how are you doing? All right, Paul, take care, my friend. I've got one that has doubling in the window of the pump handle, and then I've got several variations of the leaky bucket, but that's not any of that. So, the 2015 has Homestead, Bombay, and Sarasota. We looked at the Sarasota. On the Bombay, it's supposed to be extra in the, no, what is that? No, that's Blue Ridge Parkway, 2015. Extra on the bird's chest in grass. Hey, Brown Sugar. I hope you're doing well. Freaking, welcome. All right, thank you, Freaking. So as I do this on my own, I will have more opportunity to kind of check out some of these other errors. Now I need one of these for the album, so that one looks pretty good. We'll move it over there. I need one of these. That one looks pretty good. And I had some dements also in that here, so that's good. And then I need one. I only have one of the Fort Moultrie. It's a P. And then all of these, that one and that one. I think that one may look better. That's a P. Yep. So that will clear all that up. And let me roll these up. Chip Warner, hey man, how are you? One too many quatas there. Giving them extra. We don't want to give them extra. We don't want to give them extra. So anyway, that's what we're doing today. On my Wednesday streams, we may do nickels. We may do a box of halves, but it'll just be searching them. We will do giveaways today. Be a 40%er for likes. We'll start at 25 likes since we're not doing the other giveaways. That will be good. And I have not done the like yet. Doing well. I'm trying to get a handle on having a new dog for the first time in quite a while. It's in my mind. I'm not sure how this will work, but it's in my mind to do some short training videos, and I am not a dog trainer, and I won't state that from the get-go, but I think that may make it even more appealing. Is I want to teach him the basic command: sit, stay, that kind of stuff. And so I thought it might be really fun to try to do some videos as I work with Walker to get him better trained. Hey, Old Bell. Old Bell has an auction. Old Bell, if you want to try and find the link to the auction email that you sent me, if you're not a mod, I will make you a mod so that you can drop the link. Old Bell has some things coming up for auction on one of the big auction sites that people may be interested in, and I have no problem if you would like to drop that in the stream. Oh, Bell, as we go through the day here. Alright, so now we are on 2014. That looks like a good one for the album, and it is a P, so that is the arches. It's another of the arches. Just want to make sure I don't have a D. D for me are hard, or have seemed to be, ooh, there's a D. So I got P and D for the arches for the album, so that's cool. Put those over there. Other things that I've found so far, it's been, I mean, kind of nice. I've found two 2018 S quarters. They were both the, one was, cannot read that stuff. What do I do with my legs? Apostle Islands is a S quarter, and the other is the Voyeurs Islands, I guess, both 2018. So that was two S mini quarters that I found in the box, and I found a painted, or that's a painted, I don't think that's a sticker quarter. I'm actually going to send it to Michael E. He's from New Jersey, but it's a 1999 D, I think, painted quarter that I found. So been a nice little box so far. Well, I'm working initially on these type for the quarters all the way up to 2008 hidden numismatics, and then after 2008 I'm going to be working on Damsco. Now there is the 2009 is available. I may order that, but and I don't know. I may see if I can just get the page. I think I may just try to get the page and add it to the Washington Quarters State Commemorative album. It's got room, I think, to take one more page, and that way it would I wouldn't have one little bitty album with just the 2009 quarters in it. So I'm thinking along those lines too. But I haven't gotten to the 2008s yet. And then once we get that done, we'll be starting, we'll just open a row and process the row. Not chip. Oh, excuse me. 26 people up in here. Surely we'll get 25.
Hey, what do you want for dinner?
25 likes so far. Yeah, we're at 25. And so what I'd also like to do is what I've been doing is I'm going to do all the giveaways at the end. So for however many likes we hit, we will do all the giveaways out of one drawing at the end of the stream. it just makes it easier. So that's a D. So I've got a P and D. The second one's not quite the quality I'd like to put in an album, but I can always change that. So we have a P. Oh, we got a P and D in that quarter too. So that's 2 spots for that year. Great Sand Dunes. And then that's the only one of those. That's a P. All those are P's. That's the nicest one of those. And then I've got a P and D for the Shenandoah Mountains. So racking up both mint. That's cool. I have a small tube of quarters for the silver, the early years, early Washington quarters. I've not, I don't really have, that looks like an S quarter there. No, that's just a nice D. So that's nice. We'll have a D mint for that year. But I don't have very many of the 2013s. And we have, that's a 16. How did you get over there? So we can look for the arrows on it. Nothing on that. So we can put that over there to be wrapped. So that's the D. We'll put that in the album. The Great Basin, 2013. We only have one of those. That's a D. So both of those are P's. We'll put one of those in there. And that is a D, but not a very good example. No, well, I mean, you know, within reason, Chip, not necessarily. I know how hard it is to come across silver quarters for the early years, so I will do, hey, Coin Collecting with Jason, welcome. I will do what I can, you know, to stay within the framework there of trying to fill the album with coin roll hunting only, but I think with nickels and stuff like that, you've got a decent chance of doing it. But with quarters, y'all, you guys know as well as I do how hard it is to come across the silver right now on the quarters. It's 2012. It's a P. And then all of those are P's. We just need to find the best one of the ones. None of those are in great shape. No, ideally, you know, would like to go through and be able to fill a quarter album just by coin roll hunting, but we know that's not going to happen. This is just the first box that I've ever searched for quarters. All right, there's the 2009. Now I do have a 2009 album in this these small Whitmans that I'm going to put these quarters in. There's not many of them, so we can go ahead and get those in the albums if y'all are okay with that. That's a P. That is Guam. We have a D. Maybe we can get both of them for Puerto Rico. And District of Columbia. Ellington. Man, wouldn't it be great to find a doubled DDR on that one. That is a P though, I think. Yes. So they have P for that one. I think that's the only one of those that, oh, there's a D, so good, I've got both. P and D for Guam. American Samoa, I've got a P. Mariana Islands, we have a P. We have a D. Oh, good. So we got two. We got P and D for American Samoa. I think we got P and D for Guam. So we'll put those in. In Puerto Rico, we have the D. District of Columbia, we have the P. And the Mariana Islands, we have the P. That was the only one that I came across in the 2009s. Yeah, I'm going to start, I don't know, at some point, trying to accumulate the silver proof for that other album main one. I'm just, as y'all probably have heard me, it's a very nice D. We'll put that there. Talk about, I'm retired now, and so I have to kind of mind my P's and Q's when I'm trying to buy coins now, where I could just work some extra time if I wanted to try to make a purchase. Doctor Who, how are you doing? Oklahoma. That's the 2008. Alright, so I got some mixed together here. I got some 2008 mixed with 2011. So let's get that rectified first. That one is a keeper. And then I have a P only. Put that in there. And then I only have one. But I don't like the looks of that one. So we're not going to keep it. Okay, awesome, mean one. I will certainly do that. Maybe we could do some trading of silver rounds or something like that to have a few of those. I would love to do that. Thank you, mean one. If you would, mean one, you've got my email. Drop me an email, and just kind of as a reminder for me to get back up with you. But there's a nice Alaska. It is a D. So we'll put that on top. There's the Hawaii. New Mexico. My grandparent lived in New Mexico. Arizona. There's another Alaska. Still need 5 walkers for your album. Send me the dates. I'm not sure what I've got. I don't have a lot of the, you know, the really desirable dates anymore. But I will look and see what I have. That's another D, but this one's better, so we're going to keep that one. That's a nice New Mexico, but it's got one little booger on it. Well, me and my wife were talking about it today, you know, and it's going to be an adjustment. I made good money working where I worked, and we could, you know, we really didn't have to worry about a lot of stuff from the financial end. So it's going to be an adjustment to kind of living, not hand to mouth. We're not in that bad a shape, but I just can't make more money. I guess I could. I mean, I'm I'm not 62 yet, so I can work all I want. I could find a part-time job, but I swore up and down before I retired that I wasn't retired. There's a D, so we got a D and P for the Mexico, that I was not retiring to go work at another job. It's a few. All right, so we got some good options for the Alaska P and D. We have a decent New Mexico P and D. We have a 1P for the Marius Islands and a P and D for the Arizona. All good, freaking. I've got my new dog. We've been going walking every morning, and we met a new friend this morning. Oh, what did I do with the 09s? I shot that in the ground. I put those in the little bucket with the rest of them, so we'll just go on with that, and I'll take them out later and get them put up. That's a nice one. 2007 D. Yep, 2007 D. And that's a P. I think this, the Idaho has a spitting bird or something, some kind of arrow on it you can look for. Don't see it on that one, but that's not a bad example. That's a P and D. That's the D. That's the D. That's a P and D for those. And I think this one has a pooping horse. If you can find it on the Wyoming, I think that's the Wyoming. Have one of those in decent shape. It's a D. And then the Utah, I don't know of any arrows on it to look for, but I've got a P and D for it. They're not the prettiest, but they are P and Ds. There's another Delaware. No, that's the 1999. I've got the spitting horse arrow from earlier. When I first started getting coins, I could only get like 10 rolls of the quarters at a time, and then that didn't last long. Until I could get no quarters, but I did find a spitting horse in that short amount of time. So we'll get through these, and then we will go back to opening some rolls. Hey, Artie Mike. Nebraska. That's the 2000. Well, this is 2006. I got one good Dakota, North Dakota. It's a P, and the other one's not that great. It's a P also. Put that over there. You got one really nice Nebraska. It's a D. Don't really have the P to go with it that I like. Oops, let's go in there. So once I get all this done, I'll load the albums up. Then I will go by. You're welcome, Artie Mike. I will go back and then make a new list that I can keep on the desk as I hunt to fill those other spots. There's not any of those South Dakotas that I want right there. That one's good. That's a D. We'll put that in there. And then maybe I'll do a short video once I've gotten all of these loaded after I'm doing 2 boxes. So that's a P. And that's a P. I like that one better. That's a P, and all of those are going to be P's. Hey, Jim Thompson, how are you, my friend? Are you getting hit with all this weather and crazy stuff that's going on out there? I know Shell Bell and Daniel are supposed to get 10 or 12 inches. Pa and Treasure Hog in their area, they got snow and ice, I think. Treasure Hog's power was out for... may still be out, so they were going to have to go to his sister's house, mom's or sister's house. Oh, nice. I had a few Anna Wong quarters in the so far. I had a few of those. I really like that quarter. There's one there, as a matter of fact, that I had left out. But I really do like that quarter. Do you get much snow, Jim? Are you in the snow region? Now I know this one is supposed to have some extra tree. You can find some arrows on it. Hi, Showbill. And there you are, I know. About 40 minutes to make it home. Wow. That's not a bad one there. That's a P. Let's put that one aside for the album. Oregon. Kansas. $60 degrees. It's in the 50s here today, Jim. In the 50s. It's a nice California, and that's a D, and that's a P. So it looks like we'll have one of each for the California. I have to see which one I like the best. There's a West Virginia. And there's another California that's not too bad. It's another P. And then there is, I only have 2 West Virginias. And they are both P's, so. Treasure Charger. I miss you coming in. Hope you're doing good. Wow. Are you going to take off tomorrow, Shellbell? Fleabag, how are you doing? William, you doing good? We've got the whole gang in the house. And that's a P and D, not in the best of shape. It's a P and D for the Minnesota. That's a D, but not a very good example. Maybe we got another one. I'm just going to keep a P for the Oregon. Yeah, that would be smart, I think. So this has the Wisconsin, where you can look for the extra ear on the corn. That would be awesome. And I actually had several of them. But you should be able to see that without going under the scope. That's a nice P. That's a decent D. So we may have P and Ds for the Kansas quarter. I mean Wisconsin quarter. We do. In the Florida, we've got a P and D, but that one is not very nice. Are the redeems not working? Haven't tried any of that. I'm going to turn the CloudBot off and back on, so it may interrupt the slots, and see if we can get the redeems going. See if we can get the redeems going.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Paul said he knew how to get the pictures back on. For my redeem, so I'm gonna try to work with him when he's available. We got a I think I'm just gonna go with the P on the Florida. The other one had a booger on it. Oh, that was one of the quarters, one of those Washington quarters. Yeah, I know, that was an awesome. I was ducking in and out, William, but yeah, I checked it out for sure. He nailed them last night. He nailed them. I felt bad for the others because it is so hard to do that twice, you know, in the history of your stream, much less, you know, 2 boxes out of a 4-box hunt. So I always feel bad for there's Arkansas. We got a D on the Arkansas and a P. So there's 2 D's actually. Those aren't too bad, so we'll go that way. We only have 1 Illinois. Nope, we've got 3. That one just won't make the grade. That's a D. Both of those are D's, so we'll just go with the D on that. We only have 1 Alabama, and that's a P. Missouri is borderline. And I don't like the looks of either one of those names. So I had a little bit of spillage on this year. Had a little bit of spillage. So we got Ohio, Louisiana, Indiana, Mississippi. Should be 5 if I'm remembering right, and Tennessee. That Indiana was a nice one. That's a D. We'll put it at the top. So if we get any more Indianas. Whew, that one lived the rough life. New York. What are you doing down here, New York? You're a 2001. You're a 2001. Tennessee. And you're a 2002, so what are you doing over here? Oh, this is 2002. Indiana. Indiana was, nope, we got 5. 2002, 2002, 2002, 2002. I thought there was only 5 quarters in each year for that, for the state quarters. I guess I could be mistaken. That's a nice Ohio. That's a P. Put it to the side there. Indiana. Tennessee. It's another Ohio. Yeah, just when you want to start thinking that the silver has run out, you get a box like Southern Metal hit. Renews the hope. Alright, let's look at the Mississippis. That is a D, so that's good. And that is a P. Let's see if we can find a better P. This is another D. Yeah, that's a good P there. So we will go with that one and that one for the album. And go to the wrapper with the other ones. Ron Moss. Alrighty, alrighty. So we got 3 Indianas, and that was a good one. I had that one put aside. That's a D, so we just need to find a good P. And I don't see one that I like. That one's not too bad. We'll go with that with a for the Indiana. Tennessee. We do have a P and D. Actually have two P's and D's. These two are not horrible. So we'll go with those. Then we've got Louisiana. There was one good one. That's a D. And that's a D. Is that not odd? All of the end of the Louisiana were D's. So we will be opening rows here before long now. So D, D, a P, and a P. So we've got each. I already had that one. Had that one put aside already. We'll do this one for the D. I don't like the options on the P, so we'll keep looking for the P. Some more 2002s. Treasure Charger hit the slots. Alright, we're in 2001 now. See what we got. North Carolina, New York, Vermont, and Kentucky. And Rhode Island. That's a nice North Carolina. So that definitely gonna make the album. That's the North Carolina P. And that's a D. That could be two winners already. It's a decent Rhode Island. It's not a bad Vermont. Just another. Alright, that's a P. That's a P. And a D. So I'm looking for a better D while we go through these. Rhode Island. Looks like a good New York. That's another D. Compare those two. Vermont and New York. North Carolina. That's a decent P. I got a good P though. I need a better D. Can't remember who was the lucky winner for that box last night. I know it was somebody. Philadelphia? Okay, I will let you know. Remind me as we go through these other rows. I've got some. I don't think I had but two anime wands in the ones that I have gone through already. And one of those is spoken for. Farmer Phil, that was right. Farmer Phil, that was a good box. Had all the 90s in it. Did he do a no frills? Was it a no frills box? Okay. That would have been a really cool, good pickup. Couple of decent ones on the D for New York. Yep, that's a good box by anybody's standards. And so let's see, we'll go this one and this one for that. And that finishes up that year. So now we're on 2000. So we're almost finished with the statehood quarters. Almost finished with the statehood. Yeah, I was so happy to get quarters. I was really happy to find quarters. That one is really awestruck. Can y'all see how much that one is off? Pretty good amount. That one may be worth keeping just because it's a little bit. I'm gonna put it over there. I'm gonna put it in my other Maryland, South Carolina. He was a poet and didn't know it. So what are your guys? What are your favorite design for the state quarters? I'm looking at this Maryland. I kind of like the Maryland, but I think my favorite is San Antonio Missions quarter. That's not a state quarter though, is it? That's a park. That's a nice South Carolina P. Massachusetts. A nice Massachusetts. What is it? It is a P. Let me see one of those that I want to keep for the album. So, yeah, you know, I don't think I've ever really figured out how to tell a satin proof quarter. I haven't ever really looked at one, I don't think, in comparison to other quarters. But that will all come out as we start filling the album, and I'm just anxious to get that process started so that I can make me a list and start looking as I hunt so that it's not quite so tedious. I don't see any of these South Carolinas I like. I'm going to leave it blank till I find some better examples. I guess, you know, if you're thinking about it, that Virginia's not too bad. That's a P. These have got a little bit of wear on them. 23 years now they've been in circulation, so it's understandable they could be a little more on the wear side. Hey, Mo Money. $4:21. Man, we've already been doing this an hour and 20 minutes. It doesn't seem like that amount of time has gone by. Time flies when you're having fun. Did I see Nettie Susan? Did I see her in? Or somebody saying, there you are, Nettie. I'm sorry I missed you coming in. We are very, very close to getting into opening some rolls. I'm going to take the rolls out and put the hand rolls in and shake it all about, and then we will be hunting. I don't like any of those either. I may try to buy, like, I think that it would be doable, and I probably have them. I have a bunch of mint sets for these early years. The only one that I really have an issue ever cracking, I've got two of the 2012 silver proof 14 coin sets. And that was a good 2000. I like that one. We'll put that P in there, and then we'll put the other ones back. A fill the board recorder. That would be cool, retired old guy. A fill the board recorder. So we'd have to have a miscellaneous. So we've already had a miscellaneous in this box. We had a painted quarter, and then I found some error quarters. Those would be miscellaneous. So we'd need a proof. Is there a 40% quarter? That is the question. Is there a 40% quarter? That's a nice P for Georgia. So we'll put him over there. And there's a D for Connecticut. We'll put him over there. There's another nice P for Pennsylvania. We're knocking out the 99. I've got some quarters too in my miscellaneous bucket in the back here that will make the grade too, that I had picked up in pocket change. Just noted they were such a really nice example. Okay, 76, nice. That would be, yeah, that would be a heck of a find, wouldn't it? Looking for the spitting horse. Hey, Michael Erickson. We'll look for the spitting horse. I've got one of those. Another nice Georgia there. I don't think I'm going to come across a nice enough D. So how do you distinguish a satin finish? That is a D. We'll put over there as we look. I had a nice Connecticut. Do I have a D in Connecticut? That's a P. I don't think we're going to end up with both Connecticut's. Nope, that's a D. I found, I'll have to go back through them. I found a few of the drooling Washington quarters. I found some of the die chip quarters on the Harper's Ferry. I found one that got just about everything. Got the doubled windows. I don't think that one was, yeah, it's got the bunch of die chips on the drain pipe, doubled window above the door, die chip on both sides of the roof. So it had a little bit of everything. And then I found a drooling Washington. I found a Washington, a couple of them with a small chip on the hat. So we found a few. What's the errors on those? So that is 2000, year 2000. Let me see what the Southern Metal cheat sheet says. 2000, South Carolina is the only one he lists as there. There's an extra branch on the South Carolina. No, this is 99. This is 99. Extra, at the spitting horse is the only one he has for the 99. So I've got two Connecticut's. Need any of those. I've got two Georgias. I found two S quarters, mean one. Hey, Daniel D'Ambrosio. So that was kind of cool. I don't have a new jersey, but I don't see one that I think I want to put in there. Okay. Well, that's good, I guess. I will, study the error listings a little better so that I can readily look for them as I open rolls. And that will make things go a little faster. Michael Erickson, I think I saw you in New Jersey at another quarter. Didn't put enough quarters in the stack, so I got to put one on. I think I had more than enough there. That's all for that one. These are all going to the album, and I need one more, a couple more in that stack. So we are into the regular Washington clad quarters now. These are all 90s, so I'm going to kind of look through those. That's not a bad 96. And see if there's any that I want to put in the album. Like that one's definitely not going. That one's definitely not going. That one will definitely not go. So that makes that stack. When I do get quarters, I literally put almost every quarter. Yeah, Michael, and I will probably do more of that. I got kind of, we're trying to do album feel. I kind of started up a little miscombobulated, and I wanted to try to get one of these gone through so that I could return it to the bank this week. I really need to get both of them gone through because I need that money to get the halves. So, because I'm hoping to get 2 boxes of halves from the new bank also. I'm hoping. I don't know if that's going to happen, but that is in the plan. So that was a nice 96. We'll put that in there. Got 96. What did I do with that one? Got 96, 96, 98, 93, 93, 92, 95, 1990. 3. Might get me something else to drink. My throat's scratchy today. That's 98. That's 93. You okay, babe?
Yeah.
You not feeling good?
I'm good.
98. 98. 98. 94. 93. 94. 97. 95. 96. 97. didn't take that into account. $95, $94, $98. So that's all I have so far for the 90s. Streamlabs. Yeah, Joey, some of the some people are having trouble. I really don't know what the issue is, but Streamlabs has been a little bit off kilter for the last couple of weeks. A little bit off for the last couple of weeks. That's not good enough for the album. And there's a 97P and a 97D. Nope. So why? Oh, there's the P. That's a decent 96. We'll go with that. You okay, babe? I think she's working on a new bracelet. It may be giving her problems.
I'm tired of it already.
Oh, she's starting a new pattern for a bracelet, and she's tired of it already.
Well, this is a Mickey Manny bracelet. You haven't seen it. But I'm almost done. I'm putting the clasp on.
Yeah, it rained here last night pretty hard. Our new fur baby was not happy being by himself. He was crying, but he made it all right. Don't like any of those.
That's what I needed, some music.
Yep. All right, so let's look at the 80s. Nope, that's more 90s. Dang it, Jim. I had a bunch more 90s.
Hey, buddy. Get down.
Moved in with Mom. Yep, we were wondering about you. We were asking about you or thinking about you a little bit ago. Wondering what you had to do. Walker. Treasure hog. Hey, you guys talk amongst yourself just a minute. I'm going to let him out to go to the bathroom. I can't leave him by himself. He'll jump the fence. I'll be right back. Come on. I'm back, I'm back. Walker, Walker, get down. Get down.
Oh, Walker, you're a mess.
Foot of snow on the mountain at the new house, but no problem with power there. I guess maybe they're more used to getting it up there. More used to getting it up there. Alright, we are close to getting into some new rows. Let me get these last few. Matter of fact, I think I'll leave those there and we will go ahead and start opening some rows. But I need to empty the box and switch out the rows so I can start putting these back in the box. Okay, thanks, Treasure Hog. Hold on a second and I'll show it. I was doing some Discord work earlier. I must have closed it. Wow.
What are you looking at?
Pictures of Treasure Hog's new house that
Oh, nice.
they're not at it, but
They've been working on that for a while, haven't they?
why are you working? There's Treasure Hog's pictures of his house up in the mountains.
Cool. Is it in Discord?
Yeah, in the general tab of Discord. It's pretty. B3. What have you got?
Oh, wow, that's gorgeous.
You chew it splinters.
Looks like a fairy tale.
Yep.
Wow. Very nice.
Yeah, that's right. Larry was having some health issues, wasn't he? Seem to remember somebody mentioning that in one of the chats. All right, let's get into some new roads, see what we can find. I'll go through these a little later. There's not much going on there. Not much going on. 29 viewers, 51 likes. So we got 2 giveaways to do at some point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get all of the rows out. So that I can start putting these other ones back in the box. And I need to do it 10 at a time so that I make sure that I get the box full. Y'all hear him with his squeaky toy?
Well, it's not a very loud one.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not annoyingly loud. I put a short up on YouTube earlier. It's already got 235 likes for him taking over my recliner.
He's made himself quiet now.
Yeah. But I thought that would be a fun idea to try. I mean, it may be more trouble, and I may try to do a few videos first before I try to start putting them up. Walker!
Get down.
Get down. He jumps up on my wife's back, and she can't really turn around to discipline him, so I have to step in every now and then. Go. You're going to go to the kennel in a minute. All right, that's 10. Now I need 10 more to go for the next box. I'll be right back. Come on. Do what?
Did it eat that peanut butter thing?
Yeah. Okay. Give him a little kennel time. Give him a little kennel time. All right, so let's get to opening some of these rows. We have seen all kinds of different stuff in so far. I'm not against it. My dad used them with his dogs. I think it has its place. But, yeah, but I don't know how I would, oh, brown sugar hit the slot, feel about it, using it to reprimand him for jumping up on Allison's back. We're considering one for the yard to,
One of the invisible fence kind of thing.
yeah, like one of the invisible fence kind of things to try and get him where he won't climb the fence and leave the country.
Or get hit.
Our road is not very busy, but
No,
it's
but
still an
still.
issue. There's a 66. This is a Kentucky D. Seemed like there was an extra fence post or something you could look for in Kentucky. Here's another 21. Washington crossing the Delaware. All right, we have a die chip on that one. We have a die chip on that one. So that will go, that must be more like a die crack or something. But we do have an error on that one, so we'll put that over there. Here's another Washington in the crossing the Delaware. It's clean. I found 2 S mints, so I have to remember to look at the mint on them to not let any of those get by. Lyle Komodo, did I see you earlier? There's the Will, my main killer. I found a couple with a die chip in the hair. It's American Samoa. Or the back quarter. 2009, it's a pretty one. I think I'm going to keep the 2009s out for right now. Shouldn't be that many of those. There's a 2021 Nina Otero. So those of you that were here earlier, what did you think about the the fingers that I found on that one that were kind of wonky? There's a die chip, a die crack on this one that people are looking for. Well, this is Alabama, William. We can pretty much use any of that. A doubled earring too. On which one, Michael? There's a Tuskegee Airman. Michael has a really nice burning building on that quarter. dog is in there tearing his bed up. That's what he does to me when I put him in there and he's not tired. He just rips his bed to shreds. But he's got to sleep on it. He can sleep on hard plastic or he can sleep on a nice soft bed. It's his call. Original ATOGs in the house. Nice, more money. He's about 50 pounds. He's between 45 and 50 pounds. 45 and 50 pounds. $45 to $50. We met a new friend. I went walking. I added some distance to my walk, so I'm a little over 2 miles now on our morning walk. And there was another gentleman that was out with their new rescue dog, and so we talked a little bit, and the dogs seemed to get along. So. Nebraska. That's okay. That's all right. I will look for that. I will look for that. Yes, he is. It's driving me nuts. I'm literally just biting my tongue to want to go in there and strangle him. He is literally ripping it to shreds. And it's got some type of black filler material in it that that's real messy when he tears it up, so I'll have to get all that out of there. It makes it very stressful when I'm doing streams to have that going on. So the Sally Mae quarters, I don't think Southern Metal had any of the brand new quarters on his sheet, but I know there's one issue with the Sally Mae. I think I know it doesn't bother me as much when I'm not involved in something that I can't get up and go take care of it. If it wasn't for this, he wouldn't be in his kennel. So if I put him in there bored, I know what I'm going to get. But when I put him in there after he's been for a walk or we've been outside to play or whatever, then he doesn't do that. He'll lay down and go to sleep. So it is what it is. I keep wanting to dump my coins in the bucket. Keep wanting to dump them in the bucket. I'm gonna have to do it though. It is full of styrofoam, what have you, that was in that mat. gonna have to do it. But at his age, there's not really anything. You just, and the cheaper you go, the quicker he tears it up. So we've had enough puppies that are bad chewers to, I have no clue. I have no clue, and see. No, I don't. Most of the time I don't wear gloves. Most of the time I do not. But especially on some of those newer coins, they were so pretty. Thank you, Michael. I will take a look at those. We will obviously not get through this box, or certainly not the other one, in the time that I have. I'd like to have these done by Friday to get them back to the bank when I go pick up. If I get both boxes of quarters, that would pay for my halves this week. I appreciate it. The more I look at those things, I will get it in my head then, you know, what I'm looking for, and I can better pinpoint that as we go. We are in the final hour. We got Rob coming up tonight. Hope he gets a good box. So this one has something, looks like a die crack or a die chip on the building there on the right side next to the chimney. And nothing on the drain pipe and nothing on the windows. So
Hey, babe. What? What happened? Right.
this is the one that I really want to find. The extra ear of corn on the cob on the my son called. He's talking to my wife. Another bad day at work for him. He has no patience for incompetent bosses, and he's got plenty of them.
I've been making a phone call.
Yep, the extra leaf. The extra leaf.
Remember, this will pass. This too shall pass. Oh, good. Hey, that's a foot in the door. Oh, wow. That might work. Yeah. Hey. Discount never hurts.
Extra leaf, William. You know what he was talking about.
Well, don't let it go. Don't let her. You know, you need to confront it. I just asked her why. You know? That's your problem. That's your letting know.
So this is the one that can have the earring,
I
Otero.
just couldn't keep my mouth shut if somebody did me that way. I know. Well, I just don't understand why. I want to know why.
My son is 25. Well, he'll be 25 this February. So in a couple more weeks.
And I wouldn't even, I'd be polite. But
And
that'd
there
be
is a
it.
Nebraska. That's my favorite quarter to look.
I wouldn't do the small talk, you know.
Yeah, they did. And yeah, we're struggling. They're struggling now to get people to work with any regularity. But yeah, they're hiring people straight off the street into there now, doing jobs that. There's a Drooling Washington.
It'll get better. I love you too, babe.
Drooling Washington. So we're just getting started, but we haven't found a W yet. We found 2 S's already, so that's something else. Okay. Yeah, they had, you know, when I was hired in, that was one of the you know, top jobs you could get in my area. And now, if you want to work Mercedes, it ain't no problem. Took me, after I did my initial training, it took me 2 years to get the call to come to work for them. Now you can be working at Mercedes in a week.
You can also walk out at lunchtime.
Yeah.
Never come back.
Yeah, a lot of them come in, get the job, come in. Now, most of the ones that do this are coming in on as temporaries or with an agency to begin with, but
Still a foot in the door.
yeah, I mean, but they're coming in doing jobs that people back in the day used to have to work 10, 15 years to be able to get an opportunity for. So it's crazy.
And then they walk out at lunch.
Yeah, and then they'll come in and not like it. They'll walk out at lunch. You never see them again.
Never say a word.
Two more rows for the next row of 10. 2 more rows for the next row of 10. So you should have our half hunt for Saturday. I got 1 box still available for that. 1 box available for that. Anybody interested in it? I may have an option for 2 different kinds of boxes. I won't know until I go to the other bank Friday. There's another die chip on the hat of Washington crossing the Delaware. The second one of those we found. I'm going to have a bucket full of those.
Let's see if you can tell what this is. I'm coming.
See if I can tell what it is, you said?
Hang on.
A centipede. Oh yeah, the Mickey Mouse ears.
It's
Yeah.
Mickey and Minnie.
Yeah.
See, she's got bows. She's
Oh
got
yeah,
red
I
bows
see that
and
now. Yeah.
for Tina.
Oh, for Tina. Yeah,
She loves Mickey Mouse.
she's a
so
Mickey
much.
Mouse fan. She is a Mickey
It's
Mouse.
been a pain in my butt. I'll tell
Yeah,
you that.
I heard you breathing heavily over there on it.
I kept messing it up. Having to take crap
I
apart.
can always tell when she's having a hard time with a new pattern or something because she huffs and puffs over there.
I'm so ready to be done with it.
On the Washington crossing the Delaware okay, I'll start looking for that too. I will start looking for that one too. So this is the one that could have the doubled earring. And there's a die chip across the top part of that also that's
Did you
I
say
have
earring?
earring.
Like an earring?
Yeah, on the woman on the back of the.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Washington.
No.
That's got to be so little. You couldn't see an earring if you had one.
You can see it with this scope, buddy.
Yeah. All
There's an anime Wong P. Is Hidden Numismatic still in here? A nice D Arkansas that I'm going to put aside. I can't remember if I got a D or not for Arkansas. I'm going to put that in there and check it out. Stick in the bird's mouth. Which one is that? Is there a bird on the Washington Quarter that I never saw? I'm not aware really of, there's something on the Sally Ride, but I believe it's just a dye chip on her face, if I'm not mistaken. The bird on the back, okay, all right. And what is the stick in the bird's mouth? Yeah, that's that die crack. I just now realized y'all just made me understand if that's a bird. I know what you're talking about now. I never really made the connection on that being a bird, to be honest. I never made the connection on that being a bird behind her. I couldn't see the forest because of the trees, I guess. So where's the comet tail at on this one? Hey, Coin Silver, how are you? It wraps around the left side of the head, okay.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Somebody subscribed, but since I don't have the picture anymore, it won't tell me who, so that's good. We lost one. We were at 560 and we were at 559 today, so we did drop one over the last day or two, but that's all right. It's a give and take kind of thing. But if whoever is in here that subscribed, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Come on.
Like a small die chip on the neck there. I don't know what that is. $65 almost silver. Eagle Eye Prospector. Well, if you're in the chat, I appreciate you. Oh, I see it now. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. And still trying to work our way to 1,000. Yep, I agree, Doug. I'm going to put that one in the bucket over here to check on, look at a little closer later. There's just so much to look for in the quarters. It's 69 and 87 and 89. 2018. Haven't not found the W yet, but I'm hoping to. 2020. You gotta look for the W's before you can find them. Yeah, I agree with you, Michael, that, you know, in a different format, I would be scoping them one row at a time as I go through them. Me and Allison were reminiscing about old restaurants that we used to eat at. And there was I think it was called Clancy's. Okay. Thank you, Artie Mike. Thank you, sir. So we found a wart on Washington's neck. But there was a restaurant that used to have the best steak fingers with gravy, a little white gravy, and we were talking about it. So next thing I know, we get on and start looking for recipes. So I knocked a batch out last night. And they were not half bad. But I'm going to do more gravy tonight. There's our first bicentennial, I think. I don't know, there may be a few over there because I haven't gone through the 70s yet, but first bicentennial in a while. Another 65. We need a 64 too. Yeah, but it's steak fingers. I took like cube steak and I draped them in flour, then in egg, and then back in flour again, and then kind of pan fried them. They were pretty good. I think needed a little more salt in the flour mix, but they weren't half bad. For something different, we're going to do that again tonight, I think. I'm going to cook some more gravy. Gravy doesn't reheat very well. Have y'all experienced that? I wasn't rolling coins any, so I took all of my coin rolls and put them in a big lawn and leaf bag, and I've got that in another room. And so then all of a sudden I started needing to roll quarters again, and I had to go back and sort through. 76D has a DDO. Sort back through all of that big bag of penny, dime, and nickel rolls and get quarter rolls out. Alright, that's the second 10. Second 10 searched. 76D. So that was what I did with it. I think I chunked it in with the rest of them. Sure hope Pa can get on the other side of all the illness he's going through right now. There's another Tuskegee. Gotta find that burning building. '03 Arkansas. This is my favorite quarter design. I just like it's kind of clean, but the San Antonio Missions is one of my favorite quarters. One of my favorite quarters. I would like to get one of the big .5-ounce quarters on the San Antonio Missions. That would be pretty. I've got a Nebraska. I've got 3 or 4 of them. I tried to find the leaky bucket on that 5-ouncer. That would be cool. There's a little bit of a dye chip on the mouth on Washington there. Not as big as some of the others. And there's also supposed to be on the bat when there's supposed to be a blind bat. I can't remember if it's on the adult bat or the baby bat.
One more time. You got this. Come on.
Oh, I found there's one of those quarters in the that I put in the tray over there to go back label for errors. There is I found a booger on Washington's nose. it was one of the new quarters, and instead of the drip on the mouth, there was a chip under the nose. It looked like he had needed to wipe his nose. Okay, chip above his right goggle on the Tuskegee we can look for. We got 2 arrows on that one to check out. Hey, Mark Scarlotta, how are you? How are you? So we got 36 minutes till Rob start. Let's go to 5:50. So about 15 more minutes, and then we'll call it a day. We'll do the giveaways, and then we will go our separate ways. I appreciate everybody being in tonight. I know it's kind of discombobulated on doing quarters and wanting to do a little more with them than just search for silver. So, wow, that one looked silver. It's an 81. It looks silver. Fooled me for a second. Got a good amount of circulation in these boxes so far, so I'm happy with that. Oh, coin silver hit the slots.
Mama, I'm coming home. Mama, I'm coming home.
So got a die chip under the goggle we can look for in the burning building. Strike 1, strike 2.
Mama, Mama, I'm coming home.
I think there's supposed to be an extra claw on the Alaska quarter to look for too. We never got our usual January thaw.
Mama, I'm coming home.
$20.22.
I don't know why I said the things I said. Cut deep inside. Sometimes.
Hey, Andrew Northwest. Congratulations on 1K.
Everything, darling, then and there. I know that I was fun if I could turn back time.
Wilma Man Killer. Mike the Greek, I don't remember saying hi to you. Sorry if I missed you coming in. ready for some football. Hard to believe football season's almost over again. Yeah, Andrew has his giveaway coming up before long. I can't remember. Andrew, if you want to share your information on your giveaway, please feel free. Well, yeah, I mean, we don't either for the pros, so we don't have a pro team in Alabama. We kind of pull for the team that has the Alabama players on it, whichever one that might be. On 131, so that this weekend. Forrest Gump was not a Bama player. Come on now. He was not a Bama player. I would have to say probably that one had a hard life. I like Derrick Henry, and I like Julio Jones. I would say Julio Jones of the modern era. And I watched football when I was younger, but it was with my dad and them, and I don't really remember the dedication that I have now towards it as far as the old players go. But Julio Jones was one of my favorite, and I saw an interview with Nick Saban that somebody asked him over the years who he think was one of the most influential players that he has coached, and he said Julio Jones. Michael Erickson hit the slots. Here's another S quarter. This is a 2018 Apostle Islands. That's the third S we found in this box.
I'm done.
Yay! That was a tough one, huh? Oh, we need to go ahead and get the giveaway started. Y'all can actually do a raid today for Rob Finds Treasure from WalkerMagnet. That would be cool. Alright, let me get the cloud bot open. Go to giveaways. We'll be drawing both names. Never found an S in a while. I found 3 so far, Michael. 3. I'm just going to do the 50 likes. Y'all sign up. We will draw all the names. We got 61. We didn't make it to 75. So we got 2 giveaways. Be 2 40%ers. While I flip this S up. That's the 3rd one in this box. So that's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I haven't looked at any of the albums to see if they have spots for the S mints. So we may do something different next week. I don't know. Maybe maybe nickels, maybe pennies, maybe some mom and pop pennies. I got a box and a half of those I've been keeping over there. I haven't opened any in a while. Those are always fun. There's another die chip on Washington's. I've seen some that are a lot worth. All the ones, I think I maybe found one that was on the front, but that's the 2nd or 3rd one that I've found with that on the back side of the hat like that. I think we're going to go to bed a little early tonight and watch some Willow. We've been watching that on Disney. We haven't done it in several days now, so we're due for a movie night.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy with it so far, Michael. Like I said, it was a long time dream of mine to get a box of quarters, and I mean, I could see me trading in the $50 just to hunt quarters. To really concentrate on the hunt. Hey, Native Warrior, get in on the giveaway, Native Warrior. We got a giveaway going. Let me get it pulled up. We got 26 seconds, Native Warrior, if you want to jump in. Let's see who we got. Ron Moss. Hey, Native Warrior, I'm going to open it up. We got 20, what do we got? We got 22 people in, 27 viewers. I'm going to open it up for just a couple more minutes, let everybody get in. We only have 2. I see Native Warrior now. We only have 2 giveaways to do. We'll do 2 40%ers. Let me find my 40s. I got a 68 and I've got a 69. Boom, boom. And I will not mail these out till Sunday or Monday of next week. I will do them with the rest of the giveaways from Saturday. All right, we got 27 in now. Did everybody get in? I see Brown Sugar, Crafty Dragon. I think we got the whole crew. All the cool kids are in now. Hey, John Jacobs. I don't think I've watched that yet. I'm sure I haven't. I'm going to close the entries, and we're going to pick a winner. The first winner is for the 25 light will be Daniel. The giveaway winner, D'Ambrosio. Thank you, Daniel, for joining us today. I know this is a little different, a little clunky, not as smooth as I would like to see things run, but I'm enjoying hunting the quarters. I hope y'all enjoyed that too. Picking a winner, Andrew, Northwest Coins. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Congratulations, Andrew. Congratulations to, oh, I didn't have that up, did I? Sorry about that. Andrew, and that should show both winners there, and Daniel D'Ambrosio. So thank you guys for joining us today. Interesting things in the quarters to find. I appreciate all you guys dropping information for me to help me look for this stuff, because I'm kind of new to doing quarters, so I need all the help I can get. I don't have an updated link on the Discord. We'll get that Saturday, but if y'all have pictures and things of the of quarters to look for and stuff like that, or stuff you found, we do a lot of sharing of our finds and things for the week on Discord, so cool little thing to do. All right, Artie Mike, I might check it out. So thank everybody for being in today. Good stream. We got 4 minutes till Rob, so if y'all would, that would be great. As you go over, just do a WalkerMagnet raid over to Rob's channel, and we'll try to do this again next week. Thank you for all the mods. Shellbell, you take care. All of you guys that are battling the weather and the storms. I hope Treasure Hog, he is in a place now, I think, with power. They lost power at his house, so him and his wife and Vivian had to go move in with Mom for a while. So a lot of people are affected by the weather right now. So keep all of them in your thoughts. Keep Southern Metal in your thoughts as you go on through the week. He was back on Tuesday night and hit a monster box. I was happy to see such good activity on his channel, and it's also great to see him back on YouTube. Paul Spare Time also really struggling with being sick, so I would appreciate it also if you would keep him in your thoughts. Hope to see all of you Saturday, 10 a.m. Central Time. Got one box available if anybody's interested, and if not, we'll still hunt them both. Y'all have a good